this is a topic that everybody's been towing around, shall we say, because as of January 19th, TikTok is supposed to be banned here in America. I believe this is going to be the first time that there's an actual app that's banned here in America from the Google Play Store, from the Apple App Store, that you won't be able to upload or do anything with, basically. It's just one of those things. I found an article from CNN Business. We're going to talk a little bit about it, and they're going to discuss in this article what's potentially going to happen to TikTok if that day comes and it does get banned here in America. Like I said, CNN, not the most trusted news organization, but it is a news organization. Neither here nor there. Um, as of right now, it's appearing that January 19th it will be banned. We're going to scroll through because this is all a bunch of fluff talking about it, legal mumbo jumbo, which we don't really want. But this is the part that nobody's really talking about because, like I said, I can't think of any kind of app that's been banned here in America. Now, granted, there was Vine, but Vine never got banned. It just kind of dissolved and disappeared from the App Store because it got bought up by Twitter. And Twitter was supposed to bring back Vine. I mean, hey, Elon, here's an opening. Technically, TikTok could take its ball and go home, blocking access to the app from American users itself as a way of rebuking the U.S. government and strengthening its bargaining position with the support of millions of newly irate people before Beffert beloved TikTok. But given how hard it is to fought the avoid and to avoid a ban, it's more likely the U.S. government will have to act to enforce the law. I don't foresee them doing this because if TikTok was to do this, and whoever, I don't even know the company that owns it, all I know is it's a Chinese government ran, blah, 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 and it's threatening our privacy, which is why it's getting banned. Um, I don't see TikTok doing this due to the fact that they're going to lose out on a ton, and I mean a ton of money if they do that. It is widely expected that the U.S. government will force the app operator like Google and Apple to remove TikTok from their platforms. That would mean new users won't be able to download it. So, kind of like Flappy Bird back in the day, you won't download it, but TikTok existing American users could still use the app on their phones. Like I said, Flappy Bird back in the day, but they won't be able to update it via the App Store, meaning the company won't be able to fix bugs or security holes, and either of those can add up, eventually making the app difficult, if not impossible, to use. So, my advice to you guys is granted, this might be kind of a sticky situation if they're not able to update it, and people end up finding exploits to be able to get in your phone, in your personal details, bank accounts, stuff like that. This is not good. Potentially vulnerable vulnerabilities will become known in the app, and hackers will take advantage of them. Advantage of those vulnerabilities to compromise your accounts on your device. Um, it could still be weeks or months before existing users see their experience on the app degrade to the point where you're not going to be able to use them. The government could also force American internet service providers, ISPs, so the people like Comcast, Xfinity, Spectrum, AT&T, Google, again, to basically not allow access to the internet and websites on them to block TikTok, making it impossible to access the web version of the platform. But that approach would be complicated. It 100% would be. Could you get around a ban? Regardless of the precise route the government takes to block TikTok, there will be almost certainly be ways around it. For example, by using a VPN, virtual private network. VPNs are nice, especially if like you're out in public connecting to public Wi-Fi. I highly recommend using a VPN. But overall, I don't think like it's getting to the point where VPNs are almost useless, and most of the stuff you used to be able to do even 2 years ago on a VPN you can't even do nowadays. Um, because like you used to be able to spoof your like any current position that you were in the world. using VPNs. And nowadays, they're smart to that. Many other countries have blocked social media apps and websites in the past using variety of different methods with a very wide range of results and levels of effectiveness. In Turkey, for example, a lot of social media sites have been blocked for years, and having a VPN that gets around that censorship is something that nearly every single person in Turkey does. Even if the ban does go into effect, it's not necessarily permanent, which it's not. Um, you could potentially have a about face when it comes to the government's stance on this, such as ByteDance would have to be the option to sell the platform to a non-Chinese owner to restore access to American users, which yesterday I saw, was it the guy from Shark Tank, Mr. Friendly, Mr. Nice, whatever his name is, and another billionaire that offered billions of dollars to Binance to get Kevin O'Leary, that's his name. Kevin O'Leary made a formal bid to ByteDance to acquire TikTok's U.S. assets, although the company has repeatedly said the app is not for sale. This might be the only way to do it. Granted, I did not have any kind of success on TikTok. I grinded on TikTok a lot. And the problem with TikTok is that the algorithm, the censorship, there's just all kinds of stuff on there. And if you get into a debate with anybody on TikTok, there's a very, very strong chance that you could be banned. Like, buddy of mine, Trout, got a 30-day ban from sending messages because he got into an argument with a guy via DMs. A little excessive? Yes, absolutely it is. On top of that, the other thing is like I played Phasmophobia on TikTok, got banned. I played the fruit game where I take apples and take two apples, you put them together, you get a grapefruit. And I was talking about this game. It's called the watermelon game. And I got banned. And like, mind you, I'm wearing a t-shirt. I'm sitting here just like I am right now. And I got banned for sexually explicit content on TikTok for no reason. I don't understand how people can make money on TikTok, and I don't understand creators that base all of their potential revenue and what they could bring in on TikTok when there's multiple platforms out there that you can utilize, such as YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble. There's a whole bunch of American platforms that you can utilize just like you do for TikTok. And especially YouTube allowing you to have vertical streams now and be able to pop up in the YouTube short algorithm. Blah, 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 blah. This isn't a plug for YouTube, even though I am a YouTube fanboy and YouTube actually treats me very well. The thing of it is with this ban coming January 19th, there's going to be a lot of creators out there that are going to lose a platform potentially and have to start over from scratch, or have other platforms such as YouTube and Twitch that they can go to, but their fan base and their followers are much, much less. They could have 150,000 on TikTok, but only have 500 on YouTube. My recommendation for each and every single one of you guys that are watching this video right now is, if you have a favorite creator or whatever on TikTok, just go to their TikTok page. And I guarantee you they have their YouTube linked to their TikTok page. Go follow their YouTube. Go show these creators love on other platforms and not just on TikTok. Because potentially, with this ban, those creators could just fall off into the abyss, never to be seen again. So that's my advice for you guys. Let's go full screen. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on TikTok. Me personally, I'm kind of indifferent. Much of my success, it comes from YouTube. Much more of my success comes from other platforms. TikTok, it's been a love-hate relationship with you guys, and there's been multiple times where I've gotten unfairly banned. I've gotten unfairly, fill in the blank, where I had to appeal, and then I get, told to kick rocks. I do feel for those people that use TikTok as their main source of getting eyes on their content. Like I said, go follow their other platforms because January 19th can come. They could turn around, ban TikTok, and then January 20th. Everybody knows what January 20th is. I don't like to get into politics really on this channel. They could turn around, sign it back in, and say TikTok's good to go. We'll have to see. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button and subscribe. Every little bit does help out the channel immensely. The biggest thing from this I want you to take away, go follow your favorite content creators from TikTok on their other platforms. Show them some love and show them that, hey, if this ban does go through, we still got you. Y'all take it easy. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.